What's going on, True Team? Hey, man, I came to talk to y'all today about you got to break that comfortability, man. Like, start being uncomfortable. Like, you got to start being uncomfortable. You really do, bro, because every day I walk around and see a bunch of people in this world just comfortable with shit. Like, you cannot be so comfortable in life to where you fella realize, like, you so comfortable to where you're not even seeking your highest potential so comfortable. You comfortable in your mama house, you're comfortable in your daddy's house, your grandparents' house, all this, but you're not using this as a stepping stone to get out of here. And it may, in reality, you live in the hell when you find you live in the hell or you going through so much because, bro, when you feeling that pressure and when you in these situations is because God is talking to you. God is strip you from everything to make you realize what you need to be focused on the situation now. Everything will come. You just got to be focused on the work. You got to be focused on walking in the greatness of power. You got to be focused on not being so complacent and not being so comfortable. Because when you comfortable, that's when you really feel settled about your situations. You allowing yourself not to reach your highest potential. That is when a lot of things around you is just becoming the way it's becoming because you're not allowing yourself to grow in the right state of mind that you need to be growing. See, that be people problem, bro. We give so much energy to things that we don't need to get energy to, and we allow ourselves to be Debbie down through situations we don't need to be Debbie downing through. I think that's a lot of our problems is where we have so much comfortability to where we allow ourselves to be so comfortable with things that we don't need to be comfortable with. And we putting ourselves in situations that we don't need to be comfortable with at all. That's the number one issue for us now. Is that love for what you do is comfortable. And that's what's going to grow you. And that's what's going to grow you to understanding the things to be uncomfortable. You get what I'm saying? Like when you love something, you're truly comfortable with the thing you love. So if I love music and I love motivational speaking and I love getting on this camera every day speaking to y'all and I love writing music and I love getting on stages and doing things every day because this is my purpose and what I truly love. When you love something, you are okay with the conditions to make you uncomfortable. You get what I'm saying? Like you are no longer a robot to the system. You're no longer a robot to society. You are no longer a robot to what everybody else wants you to do. You are literally a love and you are financially free and freedom to what you love doing. That's what you want to get paid off of. You want to get paid off what you love doing. Don't worry about the money. Just worry about the happiness that it gives you during those situations. And that's how you become great by understanding being uncomfortable is the number one thing that you should be. You have to start being uncomfortable because if you're not uncomfortable, you always causing self-mind damage to you. You always worried about everything else when you need to be worried about your situation at hand. And I'm talking about me, bro. Like I'm literally telling y'all I just was going through this shit. So I had a conversation with my uncle. I'm so worried about everybody else's situation. I'm trying to get out of mine. I'm focused on me. Oh, you selfish, but you gotta be selfish. You gotta be selfish. You gotta be able to take care of yourself before you could take care of anybody the fuck else. And if you're not able to take care of anybody else, if you're not able to take care of yourself, you're not able to take care of anybody else. And that's where where life starts to be a problem for you, where you start putting yourself in situations you don't need to be in. You get what I'm saying? That's where a lot of problems become an issue at. That's where a lot of things become a problem at. You have to realize that you are your own worst enemy. You being comfortable is your worst enemy. Cause that's where humans like fell at is when they be comfortable instead of being uncomfortable and basking in their purpose and moving on they walking in the power of their purpose. That's when you start to realize like, damn, I'm really messing up. I'm really not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm really wasting all this time because what you do in the present matter for the future. The present now, what you do in the present now matter for your future. That's how you grow and be how you become the greatest of all time and what you need to do in every situation. Don't never let nobody stop nothing you got going on because if you doing that, that's how you become the greatest version of you. That's how you be uncomfortable is when you really basking in your purpose and when you're taking everything on that has your purpose in these situations. For real. I'm just telling y'all, man, I want y'all to really know these things. Like, you have to stay uncomfortable. You have to feel the pressure. You have to build that momentum into trusting yourself enough to focus on your purpose in your life or what you got going on. You grow. you will win. You will be the most best version of you every single day. When you care about other people and you care about other people's well-being, that is when your purpose in life, like you start to find your life once you start caring about other people and you want to provide a system for other people to understand. You want to provide something. You're trying to provide uh some type of love, some type of light into the world. That is when people start gravitating to what you got going on, is when you're a person that provides a way of thinking for other people to watch you and understand different things. Because it's one thing to watch me and really follow the thing. You can watch everything I got going on, but if you ain't following what I got going on, if you ain't following my ways of moving, maybe I'm not doing something right. Or maybe I'm just not moving in the right caliber that I need to be moving into. You have to feel the pressure every day. Be uncomfortable. Always remain uncomfortable. If you're not doing shit that's putting you on the edge, then you're just too comfortable. If you don't feel the pressure, if your body don't tense up and your mind don't tense up and you feel like you walking freely, then you're not doing something right. You have to feel uncomfortable. Stop working these jobs. Get that little money you get from them jobs. Elevate your life. It takes literally nothing. You can get out of jail or get out of anywhere in this life and run up the way you need to run up and do what you do the way you need to do it. See, people never understand these things. They just understand what they understand because their mind was programmed to be a fucking slave. So they never reevaluated their situation. They always evaluated what the fuck they had going on that was in front of them. And take what's from in front of you and build something else. And what that is called a legacy. And the only way that you can do that is being uncomfortable. And being uncomfortable requires happiness in the uncomfortableness. You have to require this happiness in an uncomfortable situation. Reality, man, I try to tell people all the time, and the thing of growth and how life should be and how things supposed to go, that's how you win. That's how you grow. That's how you always push for more. You always will be the greatest at what you do if you stay being the greatest at what you do and you always remain that positivity at what you do. Can't nobody stop shit but you. You allowing yourself to be comfortable instead of being uncomfortable. You allowing yourself to keep stopping what you got going on instead of keep going where you need to be going, and that is forward. The main key to this life is staying uncomfortable. That is the goal to your success with your motivation. And speaking of go to your success with your music, carpentry, construction, being an artist, being a public figure, being a community activist, whatever you got going on. When you realize that God is within you and the power is within you and a real mindset is within you, that's when your morals and principles and things become the way it need to become, bro. That's when you really elevate to life, like where you understand me. I understand God and I understand the life thing. I understand this life shit. I always had things going on in my life because I wasn't complacent and I wasn't comfortable at nothing I had going on because I know I should be doing more. Every day I know I should be doing more. That's what that separate me from the 99% of people, and that makes me the 1%. When I separate myself from what the fuck everybody else is doing, and I know this is what everybody else doing, this is the 99%, I'm that 1% because I know every day that I wake up, I am out my motherfucking sleep, and even in my sleep, I know that I should be doing more. That's why I spend hours and nights and days working on my craft, perfecting my music, perfecting my motivational speaking, perfecting everything that I need to do in my life because I understand that I'm destined for more. This shit don't stop. The grind never stops. You're supposed to continue staying focused on what you're supposed to be doing and maintaining your positivity while you're doing it. And that's how you win. Peace. Follow me at Actualtruth_. Follow me at TG.2. Like, comment, subscribe to Actual Truth. Peace. Remember, be uncomfortable. Peace.